I just want to add some details to the video I made a few seconds ago. Thirsty, excuse me. In the videos I just uploaded, it's like 7-minute, 8-minute video. I was talking about how I want to help some of you guys, the ones who could be helped, by putting you in a mindset where whatever it is that they're doing to you, basically it is you who's doing the damage to yourself if you let it worry you. I know it. What it is annoying. You know, they invading your privacy. I understand. I understand all those feelings. I went through them. I felt them. But I figure as long as I'm breathing, I'm going to try to live. And I found a way out of that mental torture. And maybe some of you can by the words that I'm using. So I'm going to try not to repeat myself like I did in this video just now, but basically I spoke about this strange activity on my phone again, text messages. I don't know. You know, a lot of things are happening in the spirit world as well. You know, I have thoughts and then they're repeated to me at work. And I know some of you are going to say that's because they're programming you to have these thoughts. No, energetically we are connected to people. Whether you want to know this, whether you want to believe it or not, we're connected to people. And these people sometimes use the same words that I've thought. Nothing that I've said to anyone, just words that I've thought of, like things, situations, and ideas that I've had, let's say about work. Then the next day I would hear, you know, my boss saying to me, "Oh, you know what's a good idea?" And I thought about it a day or two before when I was home. So energetically people can connect to you, especially if you went through a spiritual ascension. You're, you know, in the 3D you would look at it like you're an open book. You're connecting with some people. Some people you're not going to be connected to. A lot of other people are going to be attracted to your energy, especially if you've been through spiritual awakening. You know, you have a cleansing, a purging of your spirit. And the good part is that once you wake up, man, you could go to sleep only if you want to, but it's going to be really hard for you not to notice things. There are going to be 100 people that are not going to notice what is obvious to you. And that's how my life is right now. I don't take any of it personally. Of course, it's annoying to anyone that you say something or you have a thought or an idea and then you hear somebody says it as if it's their own. Another thing that I've noticed is that a lot of people treat me as if I'm this, like my word is gospel. You know, my word is very important to them. My opinion is important to them, and basically, I feel happy and I feel free. And that is a mental state. Not that anyone is creating that for me, but because I feel that way, my environment, my external environment, is like that because I feel that way internally. Nothing has me by the walls. If I'm not happy at work, I would leave. If I'm not happy with a person, I'll walk away. If I'm not happy with the situation, I don't deal with it anymore. Period. End of story. It's about me knowing that I'm not going to be here forever. And I don't have to put up with anything that I'm not happy with. That's the mindset that you have to be in, though. Too many of you are sitting up there worrying where they're coming from, how many people, why they're doing it, who's doing it, what government, what this and that. Can you fight that by yourself? You cannot. And even though that you feel that there's a lot of people in this situation with you, everyone is dealing with their situation individually. So you have to find your way out. You know, and you know, you could do something like what I'm doing, trying to talk to people and make them understand your point of view and your perspective, and hope to change theirs into a more positive one. That's the only thing you can do. I really, you know, A lot of people say document this. I understand that you want to document it, but it's how many years has it been, and what have you been able to accomplish by documenting it? Just having other people living scared too, running scared. Um, like I said in the prior video, if you can work, go find a job if you have skills. Even if you don't have skills, there's work for you. And if you are working, don't just hide away. Live. Just go to the store, go to the movies, go drive around. I drive around a lot. Do the things that you want to do. Okay, they already got us all restricted by wearing masks, and I don't know. I'm not happy with that, but those are the rules right now. If you want to have a job or whatever, don't restrict yourself any further. Is my point. Um, what else do I want to say? Let's talk about how the spirit world works, right? I already told you. I don't have to say whatever my ideas, my thoughts to somebody. They could come up, and it happens frequently. There are other people that have come up to me and say, "Oh, Giselle, I feel this kind of way. Can you?" I don't want to share my energy with everyone. No, I don't want to give that to everyone. Yes, I am a giving person and I want to help people, but I don't want to do that for everyone. I do pick and choose. I've always been picky of who I keep around me, but now I'm doing it consciously. Okay? Now you have good energy, you have something to offer, and it's a give and take. Hey, let's do this. All right? You do your part, I do my part, and we make it happen. We make it work. But what I'm not doing is taking those energy vampires who to me seem like they're hopeless until they help themselves, and giving them my energy because they're drawing from me goodness, and I got nothing to draw back from them because they haven't even found themselves. They're lost. Do you understand? So I purposefully stay away from people like that. What it does to me, again, I've always been transparent and I don't want to stop. It puts me on a negative mindset. Even after this person is not around me, I'm close my eyes and have negative thoughts, bad thoughts. I could have dreams and I'm like, why am I having these dreams? And I could become like worrisome when I'm around these people. I have an acquaintance, which I spoke about in the other video, that does that. She comes around and tells me all the bad news, whether in her family, her personal life. Has nothing to do with me. That's what I mean. Or in the news, I'm not connected to any of it emotionally. I'm not connected to it. Yes, the news, was happening, and black man getting killed left and right, and all these fights with the cops and all that. That does something to me. So I don't want to hear it. But it's out there. It's going on 3D. My mindset today is more fifth dimensional. Point is, when this person leaves my side, I start having these thoughts. So yes, I pick and choose who I want to be connected with. Not all of these people that are following you, that are watching you, that want to know what's on your mind, that get a kick out and an excitement about being around you or just looking at you move. I mean, that's weird as shit for 3D though, but for fifth dimensional mindset people, that's not weird. We already know what they're here for. They are here for something that they feel a lack of, and you have it. It is your internal light. It is your goodness. It is your fortune. It is whatever. You can share with them if they have something to give back. But if they're just coming to take, then you have to protect yourself. And therefore, you have to learn ways to protect yourself energetically. This is not a video about teaching you how to do that. Learn it. There's hundreds of videos on it, okay? And it's not also about learning how to protect yourself so you can do evil to others, not from my perspective anyway. It is about knowing that this other world does exist and is out there. And the things that you cannot define, comprehend, it is because your mindset is still in this physical world and not paying attention to the fact that the world has changed in more than one way. It's not just us walking around with masks and this virus. It is much more than that. Okay? I'm not going to mention the fight about angels and demons and the war of the two worlds. You should know that by now. Anyway, they're not necessarily here to harm you. You're a special being, and you have to know that. Talk to you in the next one. Bye-bye.